Hello everybody, it's me Tokkuri Yashi. How's everybody doing? Hope you are well, and welcome to the second video for this month's Grand Battle July 2024. Instead of doing one video for all 5 bosses, we're going to be doing this month a short video for each individual boss on their own. So this video we'll be having a look at our boss 2, which is the Rai. Remember, like I said, this Grand Battle, trying to stop min-maxing, so any character that you have will be leveled up to your character level, even if you've left them a little bit short to try to get a bit more TP by lowering the defense. Don't know if that's going to be too much of an issue. So this boss here, second boss Rai, is weak to fire and to dark. If we have a look at his base elemental resistances or weaknesses here, they are even across the board. So again, nothing too different there. Let's bring up some of the information about this boss and have a little look at him in a bit more detail. So here we have Rai, who is a single target boss, magical damage, again weak to fire and to dark, and again, especially if you have a look at D tier 4, is weak to magical attack, has lower magical defense than physical defense. If we have a look at some of his skills, dealing magical damage and also inflicting a stun on targets, all enemies, so it does AoE damage, 3 seconds stun on everybody, can be a little bit annoying. Also dealing magical damage to the 2 furthest enemies, draining their TP and lowering their TP boost. Maybe making sure that we don't have 2 weak characters at the back that might get sniped out for this would be beneficial. Also on his skill 2, he's attacking the 2 furthest enemies and reducing their physical attack and magical attack. Maybe the tank at the front is not as important. We need to be looking at who we have in the last 2 slots. So let's jump over and have a look at the teams we've got to take on boss 2 Rai for this month. So here we have got Rai, our second boss, and some of the teams that we can use to take on the Rai. Weak to the fire and to dark, so not surprisingly we have got only fire and dark teams here. No off elements are sneaking in. The top damaging team here for Rai looks to be a dark magical team, 136 million semi-automatic. Perhaps this boss will be a little easier to take on. For that though, you will need to have Warlock, Jita and Homare, which unfortunately I don't, which is why I am using one of the fire teams. There are some fire physical teams a little bit further down here. Using the Nefinera. Nefinera is used quite a lot in this clan battle, especially on the teams that are weak to fire. Not surprisingly, she's a very good pre-fest release, a recent release, so hopefully you did get her. If you don't have the Princess Yori, which I don't, then perhaps using 6-star Makoto, like I am doing here, to tank might be an option to go with. You're going to have to also maybe have the Valentine's Day Shizuru. I am borrowing Valentine's Day Shizuru for this team because I don't have her. She looks like she is very crucial for this boss as well. I've got the Liberator Nozomi, who is kind of off element, doing a better job than some of the others. I did try running perhaps Eris, so that we would get the dark boost as well from Makoto, and it didn't work as well as using the Liberator Nozomi here, so she's a good pick on these teams. There we go, I've got the 6-star Tamaki down there at the bottom as well, but there we go, that is some of the Akurumi teams there for the Rai. Let's jump over and have a look at the Google Docs, the Warrior Chef Google Docs, see if there are any differences over there. So here we are on the Warrior Chef's Google Docs, link is in the description if you want to have a look at that. We have got some automatic teams here for our boss 2 Rai. They again look very similar to what we have got on the Akurumi website. They are again missing a few. I think the Akurumi website does have a few more teams. If you can't build these top teams here, then maybe you want to check out the Akurumi. There are a few more options on there. If you can, however, these seem to be the best teams to be taking on Rai with. So let's have a look at some of the manual timelines and see what much more damage we can get out with a manual 130. With this top team here with the New Year's Ilya, seems to be the top suggestion here from the Worry Chef Google Docs. So here we have some of the manual timelines, simple manual timelines for the Rai boss. It does actually look, for manual timelines, this team at the top here with Warlock Dieter at the front is the best, quite a simple team to run there. We've also got a higher physical team timeline down here as well, not doing too bad, 126 million damage. So let's jump over and have a look at the overview for the Rai boss. So here we have got the overview for Rai. It does look like 131 million according to Worry Chef's Google Docs is the highest damage that we could expect from this boss. Do on this boss, then if you can't build that dark magical team, some fire physical teams are potentially your second best options. More teams may appear as the clan battle progresses, so let me know how you did with Rai if you choose to take on this boss. If you had any problems with that, check out my other videos for the other bosses this clan battle. They will all be up as well. So there we go, I am Tokkuri Yashi, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all again for another video. Bye 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 bye. Hey!